Hello, everybody. We're back. Sorry about the fluff up at the beginning. My wife has the uncanny timing to pop in as soon as I hit the go live button.
You know, they got this wonderful invention called a door lock.
And well, she would just beat on the door and it would still distract me.
Okay. Go to Tractor Supply. Maybe you can find one at Harbor Freight. An electric fencer. And it's for making electric fences around.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then hook it to the door handle. And just solve that problem real damn.
I've already priced them. I need one for the Huskies. The cheap one, the 1 mile is the smallest you can get.
Really?
Yeah. $89.
Well, ain't bad. You're going to say 800 and something. I was about to say they run about $100.
I spend more than that on food.
Okay, how much did you have to spend to rewire your van? Ergo, thanks to the Husky.
Nothing.
Really?
Everything was fine.
Oh.
It just doesn't have ABS brakes anymore.
Sorry, officer. My dog ate my brakes.
Oh. But yeah, if you were coming up next year, I'd have you pull Grillzilla and I'll bring my car.
What are you going to put in the back of the van? I mean, how are you going to get your stuff up there?
In the van, in the truck.
Oh.
I'd pull the car with the truck. I'm going to get me a tow dolly.
Why would you need to take the car if we take my truck?
Yeah, well, if you don't come, then I really got a problem.
And do you think Grillzilla is roadworthy enough for 300 miles? So
it will be when I get done with it. I got a feeling I'll have to put 3-leaf springs under it.
I started to say you got a lot of faith in your welding skills.
Either we're going to have to go change out a lot of that sheet metal you've got on it with aluminum tubing, which is not a bad idea, or get a better trailer. So, speaking of which, I should take a picture of that today. There is an AutoZone right down here in Ringgold, right in front. It's in the front of the parking lot for Ingles grocery store. They've got a trailer for sale sitting out there. And the trailer may not work much, but may not be worth much. It's a nice trailer, nothing fancy. But they put deck wood, like the 1x6 decking on it. And it looks like they got about a layer and a half, maybe 2 layers sitting on top of this thing. Hell, there's probably $2,000 worth of wood sitting on that damn thing.
There won't be tomorrow. Now that you've told everybody it's there.
It's been sitting out there for darn near a week. So, if I'll tell you what, next
It'd be
time
cured out and everything.
in this heat, it damn sure is cured. Probably a fire hazard by now. But
yeah, that's why I don't want to put the grill on top of something like that.
well, you can pull the wood off, use it for something else, just use the trailer for Grillzilla.
Well, it'll work. I got faith in my welding and the trailer.
You mean them little Chinese tires you got on it, and Laco leaf spring?
Well, I'm going to put new tires on it. Oh, well, the tires that are on it right now, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't put those tires on a lawnmower.
I wouldn't put them in a fire.
Yeah, one has a problem of leaking down overnight. So yeah, it needs a new set of tires.
Wheel hub, wheel bearings.
Oh, wheel bearings and hubs are fine. I've already taken care of that.
Richie,
We got a boop. Hey, I love your background, Richie. Okay. So are we expecting any more miscreants tonight now that we're back on the Stupid O'Clock show? So.
Yeah, we're just going to run Stupid O'Clock for an hour for a little while.
What? Why aren't we going to run it for 2 hours?
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one
He told us
Instagram
that.
only lets us run for an hour.
So we're actually going to have 2 Stupid O'Clocks?
No, we're going to have Last Man Standing starting at 10.
Oh, okay.
I've got it scheduled.
I'm just curious.
I may not have done it correctly, but I've got it scheduled.
Speaking of which, hi, Carl. Hi, Donna. I don't know if anybody said hello to you since we started this mess.
I thought I did when they first came in.
I finally posted my HallowCon pictures up. I put them on my page, Stupid O'Clock, and HallowCon, because the first picture in the group is the HallowCon banner up at Outside Con.
Oh, the Outside Con pictures? Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I am terrible about taking pictures.
You know, you should have assigned that to Donna. What do you mean? She was running around for her phone the whole damn time. She should have been taking pictures.
I want clean, clear, crisp pictures, please.
I bet Donna would take better pictures than you do.
That just wouldn't be of things that Joe Dog is interested in. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? I bet I can get my husband to buy this for me.
I would, if I hadn't been working for Joe so hard, I'd have gone around and I tried to get out and actually see the park. And if I thought about it, I'd taken more pictures while I was seeing the park. I didn't get any pictures of the archery or the other lake. I didn't get any pictures of the lakes or the boat dock. And there's 3 lakes up there. I only got to see 2 of them. So
well, that's one more than I've ever seen when I'm up there.
Really?
That's the first time I've been down to the archery thing in 9 years.
Okay. Next year, and let me tell you what you need to do. Get a cabin, get a couple rooms in the cabin, the handicap cabin.
Up where you were?
Yeah, that's where I was. Because whoever called that, do you know why it's a handicap cabin?
Why?
They put in a very slight concrete ramp. It's only 3 inches off the ground, the concrete pad it's sitting on. But they put a ramp in for wheelchairs, and they put in wheelchair door to get into the cabin. None of the other doors in the cabin are wide enough for wheelchair. It's like screen doors on a small back porch.
Well, you got to remember that was probably built in the
late
early
1920s, late 1920s, early 1960s. It's a CCA camp.
Yeah.
Or not CCA, CCC camp. I looked it up. The Civilian Conservation Corps, which was a very cool organization back when Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president.
Got a lot of stuff done.
got a lot of stuff done, got a lot of people paid in the middle of depression, and we have multiple state parks in the area thanks to that. So.
And Ike got it ruled unconstitutional.
Who?
Eisenhower.
I wonder why how do you get it ruled unconstitutional? I'm curious about that.
Because it wasn't his deal.
Well, they built all the freeways under Eisenhower, so that'll tell you something right there.
Well, that was also there wasn't a work corps to build the Eisenhower.
Oh wait, well, get in here and take a break. It's good. Stomp Con.
Hey, rip Stomp Con. Yeah.
Stomp Con.
Next
Saturday.
convention this weekend, I do believe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Howdy.
Joe.
Where are you going with that gun in your hand?
Well, you see, if I tell you that, then words like
Oh,
premeditated get thrown around, and
If we tell you that, then we become accomplices. And
Joe, I got one question: who died or who's getting married?
neither one. I lost a fight with the lawnmower.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No,
You cleaned up. That's usually funeral or
Weddings.
weddings.
I figured I'd look somewhat presentable for StompCon.
So you're going up StompCon. Okay.
Yep.
How
Yep,
far?
Hmm?
How far are you from HallowCon, and how far is StompCon from you?
Depending on traffic on I-65, hour and a half.
depending on traffic and
StompCon.
cops, about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
HallowCon, I can tell you here shortly.
Roughly
There is
9.
no way in hell
If-
I do the little
nine for a straight drive, but
behind me.
taking intelligent breaks is going to push it to more like 10 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't be at StompCon.
But HallowCon will be at StompCon.
Okay. Well, I thought about just heading up there and showing up, going, just walk around and see who recognizes me there.
Oh, I would totally pitch HallowCon to you. Just to be a smart ass.
Don, your camera's not on.
I know the little flippy thingy isn't up because you don't need to see this disaster behind me.
Oh, like
Okay.
there ain't one behind me.
Have you noticed, Joe? Wait a minute. Let me do this real quick.
Ted's in a gimp suit.
Have you noticed this disaster area behind Joe? Just by
I know,
chance?
but I'm going to be up and moving around and getting the rest of the stuff packed up that I need because I'm actually heading up tomorrow and staying the night just north of where StompCon is because it's about a 2.5 hour drive. So I'm going to be heading out tomorrow, which is why I got to get everything packed tonight or as much as I can.
I think Lindsay has been packed for HallowCon since we got home from the last one.
I will take pictures because I know I'm going to be I'm representing Thesis and Foxy, HallowCon, and the Dork Cave / Ted, and obviously myself. So, and everybody gets a different color fairy light.
It would make more sense.
You're not supposed to call them that anymore.
What am I supposed to call them?
Spiritual. What the hell would the Fae be called? Because they're not necessarily American. Never mind.
That's more a question for my wife. So
Yeah. What are your people called?
Joe, Rich, y'all missed it. Crayola is tapping into a whole new market now.
MREs?
Are they finally making MREs for the Marines?
Yeah.
Thank God Ted is a sailor.
Well, you know how they separate the men from the boys in the Navy, right? With a crowbar.
Well, hey,
Wow.
hey, you know the Marines are a department of the Navy.
Hmm.
Yeah, the men's department.
Marine stands for My Ass Rides and Navy Equipment, sir.
Yeah, I like my little sailor boy.
I've got family that spent time in the Marines, and I got family that spent time in the Navy. So
In the Navy. I tried to cut it off.
actually, the only branch of the service I don't have family that spent time in would be the Air Force.
Space Force?
The
Air
Air Force.
Yeah, the Chair Force. I mean, it's. I got family that was in infantry in the Army. I got family that Navy. Family that even spent time in the Coast Guard. I got family that spent time in the Marines.
Well, we're gonna claim
My
Jackie as our
sister's late
family.
husband was the crew chief on Carter's Marine One.
Hey, look, there's the scissors I lost earlier.
Like we could
He's
tell
the one that-
you.
He's the one that lowered the door threshold so that Ford kept hitting his head on the door.
Probably because Tim was a little bit shorter than me, so
Did you say late husband?
Richie,
Or...
everybody is shorter than
Late.
you.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
he passed away in 2003.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if he was still alive, did he know General Kusai? That's all you would have had to say. That guy would have sat up straight and said, "How do you know him?" That was the pilot for Marine One. Marines put generals to flying the president.
I'm not making any jokes.
I'm not saying nothing.
I am not making any jokes. I know too many people in the military.
Well, this is what I've heard. Air Force is about to give up their drones.
Okay, speaking of drones, has anybody heard if that really was true that the Green Day concert got postponed or got stopped in the middle of it because of a drone?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I saw a video come up earlier. I didn't actually see if they ran off stage like they said. But I don't think it's military drone like we're talking about. It's
Well, I just heard drone and didn't know if it was true or not.
yeah. I think someone was trying to record their.
Well, since
I see several things that say they were rushed off stage due to unauthorized drone, and again, it's probably so that they to foil any type of reporting.
No.
Apparently, the feds arrested the guy who was flying it.
Feds investigating man accused of flying drone at Detroit concert. Yeah.
Since the Taylor Swift incident, they're not taking any chances on anything.
Questioned but not arrested.
No, but what I was saying is the Air Force is giving up the drones. It's fixing to fall under the Navy.
Really?
Drones will be launched and landed on carriers.
They have they have this new thing they're putting on all the aircraft carriers just for controlling all the drones.
I heard something about that recently.
It's an acronym that I can't remember right offhand. But
It's news to me.
Well, it's not like the military doesn't have 80,000 acronyms, just in one branch that don't cross over to the other branches.
Everybody's got their own vocabulary.
Hey, there's an acronym for a bunch of acronyms.
Isn't acronym an acronym?
I don't know.
My favorite acronym is Snafu Bar.
Fubar is a good one.
Snafu Bar.
Gilligaff.
Oh, we had to
Tofu.
get rid of all the hard hats at work that had little stickers and things on them because a plant manager that was sent over from Europe couldn't understand what Dilligaff stood for and had no sense of humor whatsoever. So when nobody gave him a straight answer, he just ordered a bunch of new hard hats at company expense and made everybody get rid of their other hard hats.
Yeah, all the aircraft carriers in the U.S. Navy are going to get something called the Unmanned Air Warfare Center. So it's command and control for drones, and they're going to be able to control all the drones, including the underwater ones
that we don't talk about.
But they on videos on YouTube, but we don't talk about them.
If you know where to look on Google Maps, you can find the damn thing. But did I say that out loud? Okay.
I just saw your post on Facebook, John, to the HallowCon thing, HallowCon group, the from Outside Con.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the sign's working pretty well with the chalk.
Yeah. If I can find the damn chalk in the truck, I'd update it.
Only you,
Hey.
Joe. Only you.
I thought when we left, we had, till Monday to pack out. We had to be gone by noon Sunday.
Oh, you need to fix that for next year too.
What?
Getting that one extra day for us, if you can.
Mark told me what that one extra day cost. It's more than I spend on HallowCon's for the weekend.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. I had a lot of sweet tea for supper tonight. I'll be back.
Okay.
It's good to see all of
Hey,
you.
we're on Instagram.
Okay. Hey, Joe.
Yes. Or other
Oh,
Joe.
Yeah. Don't go where the Huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
I bet Dan's familiar with that song. Why are you flashing, Rich, and not that kind of flashing?
Yeah, his video's flashing on my end too.
It's flipping through some stuff, so that might be. Let's see here.
It's almost
What
like
is
the
my?
connection's going bad, like the webcam itself, because it even just digitized.
Yeah, my webcam does that when I try and run it through a USB splitter instead of having it go directly into one of the computer ports. But
You get him a couple of glow sticks, be a nice little rave.
I'm so glad I have my camera off right now.
oh, after complaining about everybody else flashing, you were?
Oh,
Okay.
I'll give you an idea.
Woohoo! Oh, thought we were getting flashed. Damn.
You did. You got flashed.
No, I think we got vived.
No, that was not a Viv.
I did some interior shots of some of the rooms up at HallowCon up there at Montgomery Bell State Park, and I took a picture of my room that was in that one cabin. There are 4 rooms like that in the cabin. And each room had 2 bunks and 2 closets. And they had a communal room in the middle with a fireplace. So.
Oh.
And they had enough room up there we had 2 RVs. Could have had more, but they've only got, we would have had to figure out some way to get water to both of them because they've only had the 2 water spigots for hooking up the RVs. So.
Quick question for you, Rich. All those STL files that Nick uploaded, are all those good to go? Have all those been repaired, or did you not re-upload them after you fixed them?
I'm still trying to fix some of them.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's
The Nick field is strong.
they look beautiful.
Mhm.
They look halfway decent when you bring it into the slicer. So, here is one of the units. Missing half the side. In the slicer, you see the image that something should be there, but it's taking it as there's no actual space there. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually put stuff there.
Well, I just printed that one off. I downloaded the DAE file and converted it, and actually I downloaded the SketchUp file, reconverted it to DAE, converted it to STL, and it's about 30 seconds from being done. So if I have a fixed file, I'll let you know.
Please. Yeah, and if any of them that came out, no pun intended, sketchy for me, where they're missing polygons, like the heavy armor file that's missing the entire top half. Let me know so that I can go ahead and try to get some of those good. And I'm afraid to even look at the glitchers.
Yeah, I'm afraid to look at that one too.
Just because of the name, and I'm afraid the Nick field is going to be really strong with that one. They look beautiful. It's just, again, trying to get them into my slicer. For some reason, they're acting kind of goofy. So,
yeah.
I'll
be right back because that just finished printing, so we'll see what it looks like.
If you've got a good repaired file, make sure that we put in his little directory, Joe fixed, Rich fixed, so we can upload our fixed things so we know what's good to print.
Yep.
I printed, my wife loves unicorns, so she wanted unicorn masks for HallowCon. This one came out pretty good. The gold one?
Batacorn?
What?
I'm Batcorn.
I'm Batcorn.
Yeah.
Corn.
The gold one I printed for turned into a plate of spaghetti.
On top of spaghetti.
Batcorn and his arch nemesis, the Jokergus.
I'm not sure that's the way Zorro is supposed to look. Although you do have the mustache and goatee going.
Yep.
So Joe's ready to do the angry unicorn?
Antigo Unicornus.
Ah, fuck.
My virgin ears.
So much for Instagram. Joe Dog's account just got blue screen.
I just knocked a mini off the desk.
Was it a big stompy robot that did not stomp?
Oh, it stomped across the ground and then got kicked back over, and it survived.
Oh, well, that's the important part.
Hey, what's the
Turn that
worst
down
that could happen?
just
It becomes a cat toy?
Pretty much.
becomes a Lego if he doesn't turn on the lights because he knows the lift so well.
It's supposed to be a unicorn mask, Carl, but it's the more I look at it, it's yeah. But Dan, can you imagine her blue eyes shining through that black mask?
Yeah.
But hey, Dan,
That's not something I want to see after dark at HallowCon out on the patio.
hey, as long as the eyes are blue, you're cool. They turn white, run.
They turn white suddenly. There's a cast iron skillet in her hand.
She doesn't need to turn green. She just the eyes turn white, and I go running.
Hey, Rich. It's got it on both sides. I'll upload the STL file for you.
Why the hell does it? What version of SketchUp are you guys using?
8. Before they change their licensing, you have to download it from oldversions.com.
That could be my entire problem right there. Is I'm using new.
That smug smile on Joe Pogman's face. I just kept going backwards till I found an iteration that actually still worked.
Well, no, I know that's the version Nick uses. Because he's the one that told me where to download it from.
Oh.
And I've also found, Rich, with some of those STLs, you have to move them over. He's got them moved off of what would be like the normal build area, which is why they're coming out as,
After I find them, I go ahead and I do the auto arrange to make sure that they get put securely in the area.
Well, no, when I opened it in Orca, it said that little bitty thing I just printed was so big that it was off of my build plate. Like the actual box, when I clicked on it, was literally just find the fucking camera here. It was literally showing.
Mine's like 0.005 of a millimeter.
Yeah.
Mine is so tiny it's not even funny.
Well, it's not about the size. It's about how
not
you
the green room.
Not how you use it. Yeah.
It's about how you scale it and how good the magnification is.
Oh yeah. Sorry, whoever's watching HallowCon online. We have gone totally off the rails. We do talk about HallowCon.
This ain't a railroad. We don't have rails.
Not sure we ever had rails.
If this is a railroad, don't we need a flagger or something?
I thought you were going to say a flogger.
The caboose. We need a really big caboose.
Although that could explain.
That's LibertyCon.
The kinky unicorn mask.
Yeah. Oh,
or FroliCon. That was the one I was trying to think of.
Oh, I found something else. You think the Crayola gummies are bad?
Nice.
That is a real product on Amazon.
What was it? I missed it. I'm standing across the room.
Hurry up.
Okay, hold on here. Oh, Lord. No.
So, one of our friends' husband, John Hudson, he was a Marine, and
Rocky.
John was a Marine. That explains a lot.
Right?
Really, Rocky? Really?
He was
Don't.
He always plays on the whole Marines eat crayons thing. Goes along with it. And
This goes
my
to
wife
Jacob.
asked him, "So what's your favorite color?" Or what's your favorite flavor of Crayola? And he told her, so she crocheted him a crayon in that color.
Hello, Nick.
I have to re-ask Jacob. I believe Jacob would always say blue.
Okay. I'm not sure how many of y'all are familiar with this, but the military has these things called challenge coins.
Yes.
Yes.
And I've got several from various commands and stuff like this, but that's the Marine Corps challenge coin right there.
I need to get that picture from you, John, so I can send it to our buddy John Hudson and be like, "Do you have one of these?"
Oh.
Let's see. I have 2 younger brothers and a nephew that are Marine Corps. I am officially allowed to make all the jokes.
Carl, which Joe?
Probably both of us. Let's be honest, Joe Dog.
You like what I changed my name to?
Joe King, yeah.
That's what
Wasn't
she said.
Yeah, wasn't me. I have a hard time believing that one.
Yeah, that's why I said that's what she said.
Oh, Nick. I don't think there's going to be a stake involved.
No,
Hey, Bossman?
Well, no, there'll be steak involved, just not STAKE. It'll be STEAK. Because I'm not going to let a good fire go to waste.
Bachman, remind me I need to write a parody. With a Shaggy song.
Mm.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Joey B, if you happen to remember where you left that box of cards that you lost for when you were supposed to bring them down for Indie CD Con, can you grab those?
I can try.
Now I gotta get all this shit in this spot. Okay, cool.
I just got a breaking news from Amazon's robot concerning the incident in Georgia yesterday.
Yes.
Parental
The father was arrested.
Yeah, parental figures have been arrested. Good.
Good.
It's been driving Lindsay crazy since the news hit.
Yeah. People, if you have weapons, lock them up from the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Responsible ownership of pets and weapons.
Absolutely.
And children.
Yeah, really, it's easier to lock the kids up than it is to lock weapons up.
No.
In some households.
When you pen kids up, they will be like, I'm getting out of here somehow. They will learn to pick locks.
Hey,
I
kids
know.
are like huskies. They're built to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, I told y'all about the incident with my 2 huskies going AWOL on me.
Yeah.
And within an hour and a half of them being missing, they were already at animal control.
Oh dear.
Without their collars, with all the notification, with tags that have their phone number and all that.
Are they chipped?
They weren't at the time. They are now.
Okay, I worked at a shelter. Chip.
Yeah. Well,
There's my PSA.
Well, the thing is, there was a notation that if they're not claimed, the people that turned them in wanted them.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and the people that turned them in still have their collars for when they get them
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is why I am such a proponent of chipping. I don't agree with microchipping people, but microchipping animals, yes.
I wonder if Bucky's chip survived the cremation chamber.
Probably not.
Probably not. Um,
Did they do a footprint for you?
They did one, and then we bought another one because we knew Crow was going to want one as well. And then I did a scan.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cute.
That is adorable.
Although from a certain angle from the front, it looks kind of creepy because he almost looks like a bat until you turn just a little bit to the side and you see that there's an actual snout.
Yeah.
But him and his little goblin ears.
Yes.
I didn't have. See, I can understand why you did the cremation. I own my home and my property, so we have a pet cemetery behind the shed.
If we still had the house, he would have been buried in the yard.
Yeah.
But since we're in an apartment, we don't really have a place. And
Yeah.
since my son sold his place, we don't have like a secondary place, even though it was only sold to his sister-in-law, and we do have a dog buried on that property as well. So,
I've got my big white dog. I've got her claws,
Aw.
and it's in a little, sort of looks like a pocket watch.
We found a couple of George's toenails and a couple of his whiskers after we lost him, and they're in a little organza bag next to his remains.
werewolf energy. Well, what part of
was a
Richie did you not understand?
Yeah, he was
Maybe
a werewolf.
from the front, when he was alive, he looked like a little bear.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, I just figured out how to never get anybody making offers to buy the family farm.
How?
Pet cemetery.
Go and get some concrete and make a bunch of gravestones and put them up all over the place. Nobody will ever want to build anything there.
Do you have a bulldozer or the ability to move?
My brother has just replaced his what's the little
Bobcat?
That's the one, yes, Bobcat.
Okay.
He had one a long time ago, but it caught fire and almost burned his house down.
What I was going to say was build a large rectangular dirt mound and stick some bones in it every so often, and then plant lots of grass on it and stuff like that. And anytime somebody comes and asks about the property, tell them you can't sell it because of the cursed Indian burial mound over there in the corner.
I was about ready to say put some weird ass names on there that sound like they'd be attached to like some weird old coven or something like that.
Well, one better, just make up tomb. Well, I don't know what the law is in Georgia, but in Tennessee, to move a cemetery, before you can move a cemetery, they have to do a search on every name, and they can't disturb the cemetery until 100 years after the last survivor dies.
Why? I hope they all died before they buried him in the cemetery.
No,
No. The last surviving member of the family who has a family member in the grave.
Yeah.
Sometimes
pretty-
it helps to be a writer.
You understood what I meant, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, they're
I mean-
actually petitioning here to move a cemetery so they can continue a road. Because it's one of the main ways, and when you get to the end, it's a T because on their side of it is the cemetery.
But it's Illinois.
So the road dead ends.
Well, it's a T. It's a pick away.
Hey, no, they're not
Oh,
moving.
okay, never mind, John. I got it. But bump.
Hey, they're not moving constituents in Illinois.
They're voters. They have their rights.
They're worried about the gerrymandering laws.
Yeah, I'm not going to even. I'm not.
John, did you notice as we were going to Nashville, 24 made just a little bit of a jog to the left, and there was a cemetery, and then jogs
think so.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved the freeway around the cemetery.
Yeah, Indiana, Illinois, we just make roads through cemeteries where half the cemetery is on one side of the road and half is on the other side of the highway.
You know, one of the things that about driving up 24, I haven't driven up there in a while. And of course, there used to be a Stuckey's up there on the side of the road, up near Tullahoma area.
They make a cream for that now.
I know. But,
And
and then
sorry.
you remember not Mammoth Cave. What was it? There was a cave up there, something cavern. I want to say, was it Mammoth Cavern? No, it wasn't Mammoth.
I remember a place called Mammoth Cave.
Is that the one in Tennessee? Or
I'm not sure. I think that's further north.
No,
The Lost Sea is the one.
I thought Mammoth was
That's
either
what-
Missouri or Indiana.
yeah, Lost Sea is up near Knoxville.
no, Mammoth Cave is Kentucky, just north of Clark.
Okay, that's okay. I remember. Yeah, I used to drive by it. I used to go before to get to Fort Knox. But what was that one cave that was right there? Manchester area, just before you got to Manchester, and there always had billboards, big tourist attraction. It was privately owned. It's been privately owned by the same family for almost 100 years.
That's now a concert venue.
Exactly. They closed they don't let anyone go in the cavern anymore, and they've got a concert venue up there. Same family owns that whole area. It used to be a big picnic / hiking / cave.
And the scouts camped in the cave all the time.
What was the name of that?
All right. Misty just got home a little bit ago, so I'm going to spend time with her before she's got to go to bed because she's got to go work in the morning. I probably won't see you guys for the rest of Stupid O'Clock, but if anyone is on Last Man Standing, I will try to get on for a little bit.
All right. Yeah,
night,
we got about 10 minutes to go on that. Dawn, open your camera, grab the sock.
Hold on.
Later, folks.
See you, Rich.
I got the sock. Now I gotta get the camera. That did not come out right. But you guys wouldn't expect less out of me, would you?
No, actually, we expect a little bit more. Here we go.
Bye.
So what's it mean if you leave a sock on the camera instead of a sock on the doorknob?
Especially that sock. You never know. Oh wait, I got 2 socks here. Oh, yeah, everything happened, and you didn't get to see the other sock. I don't think yet, Joe. Hold on here. Hold on.
I don't know why that worries me, but it does. Taco sock.
Taco sock. Taco sock. I haven't found pickle socks yet, though. Pickles!
Well, that's no wonder I couldn't find it. You know what it's called?
What?
The Caverns.
Yeah. Big concert venue. It's great for acoustic. Loud bands, no.
Ooh, that is cool, though. They do have an outdoor stage, though, now.
Yeah, there's like a little section in front of the cave that they put the stage in. Oh,
I'm going to put a link to that on Stupid O'Clock. Just 'cause.
all right, do that.
Oh, since this is only an hour long,
You might want to get your stuff together, Dan.
I'm already ready to go. I've already got the room open. I was just thinking, you know that clip that I can't download?
Yeah,
About time for it.
Yeah.
already did it.
Oh, while I was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, well. This is what I missed when I don't wear the headphones to the bathroom.
Well,
Exactly.
you also know what else can be missed if you wear the headphones to the bathroom.
I wouldn't have been back this early if that had happened.
Joe Dog would have had to start Dan's next show.
I don't make that big of a mess. I'm just conscientious about cleaning things up.
Well, I think I have 6 albums of yours I'm going to be purchasing tomorrow, Dan.
Oh, I will be.
yes.
Be
Quite
sure to
grateful.
leave him a tip.
Yeah,
I'll give him the tip when I get to HallowCon.
AT&T.
Yep. Nope.
What if I give him a cash tip? He doesn't have to report it.
Yeah, that's where we all thought you were going with that. Mm-hmm.
God, you
Yeah.
sick-minded individuals.
Well, you're friends with us, so
This isn't the green room. I mean, come on.
no, but we're green room participants.
Kentucky Goblins? I've definitely missed something while I was gone.
Hey, Nick, what time do you and Amanda want me there tomorrow?
4 a.m.
Believe it or not, I'm flipping you off, Joe Dog.
We believe it.
Believe it 100%. I mean,
Let's see. If it
Oh,
takes you
wow.
2.5 hours to get there and you have to be at 4 a.m., you need to leave in about 30 minutes.
No, I don't. Not from here.
Believe it or not, in the time it took for Carl and Joe Bachman to say they're going to buy some more of my music, my credit score went up.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's all day tomorrow, U.S. time. So apparently the people in California have 4 extra hours to buy my music, but after that, it goes back to Bandcamp taking their usual cut, however large or small it may be.
Oh,
Hey,
So-
Dan, don't forget to share that link in the Indie CD site tomorrow, and some of us might share it on our pages as well. Okay.
Oh, okay. It was over here. Thesis is already in the Last Man Standing studio. I knew I heard the sound.
The champagne cork pop.
Yep. Well, I'm guessing that's what it is.
Either that or the thumb stuck in the pipe.
Not going there, not the green room.
Oh, cool. One of the local authors I know got his book on through my book cave. Oh, that is so cool. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
have y'all seen that video that I posted of the girl that did the,
no, we don't look at any of your videos
the
anymore.
book
We
promotion?
never click on any link that you post anywhere, Joe. We
But-
learned that a long time ago.
Hey,
The
Book
name of
Goblin is a good idea.
the author's name, by the way, is Andy Zach, Zach, and the name of the book is Zombie Turkeys.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I know several people that used to be hunters that would disagree with that, but
He meets turkeys and they won't stay dead. You can shoot them, chop them, and burn them. They come back stronger. It's a humor book.
better be.
Oh, well, shit, we're out of time. I guess I'll have to tell that story later.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry.
So if you got anything to plug, do it quick because we're fixing to.
Stop con!
At HallowCon.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
plug
Yeah,
HallowCon at StompCon.
Yeah, HallowCon, one event we will be having is the die-cast car racing, 1/64 scale, and of course a great dinner, some great entertainment, and lots of authors this year.
The Oracle.
Oh, Oracle, yes, Oracle will be there. The Oracle of Delphi, that is a must-attend thing. All right, we got to go. Bye.
All
See
right.
you guys.
Oh, I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.
Good night,